So what does your workday on average look like then?
I'm an early riser. Sit down, 7 o'clock, 7:30, work, and get up, move the car to a better parking spot, make coffee, say hello to my wife when she gets up, take out the garbage. But I'm working, and I'll work till, I don't know, noon or something. I should do some exercise, not as much as I should, but I maybe go to the gym and so on, and then come back and work. 3 or 4, I quit. Maybe in the evening I'll work some more. That's what it is. Not very interesting, but that's what my day is.
Oh, it'll be interesting to the crowd that listens to this show. This is a show mostly for authors in training, and they can't get enough.
It's just, it's called working all the time. Sometimes I find it hard to take vacations. I think laptops are a form of shackles. You take them on flights, you take them to vacation homes, and you sneak around, and when nobody's looking, you work some more. So that's the way it is. So
yeah, you're basically living your life, but in a new location.
Exactly.
So, okay. And then how about reading? What are your reading habits? When are you working and reading?
I read all the time. I read, there are two kinds of reading. I do a lot of research, reading, particularly for the historical novels. So that takes a lot of reading. But then I like to just read for pleasure, and then it could be anything. History, novels, no plan, no reason. Oh, you may suggest a book and I may pick it up because you suggested, or a friend's, etc. But there's no plan to my reading. Oh, I never read that book. Or, oh, here's a new movie. They made a new movie of Little Women. Maybe I should reread that and see how it fits. Oh, here's a book about X. I really want to learn about that. Totally erratic and totally for fun, and not really reading critically. I don't enjoy that, though I have to do it sometimes, but just for the sheer pleasure. I like to read. I'd rather read than write any day.
It certainly feels easier when you're just reading.
Yes, and somebody's done the work. I like that.
Yeah, it's all polished. It's great. I confess that one of my stalling techniques when I'm starting a new project is to go back and read parts of the old one, because I'm like, oh, it's done. It's so perfect.
Right. There's nothing more satisfying than the work you've done. And by the same token, oh my gosh, how am I going to ever write another book? I don't have it in me. It's exhausting. I mean, I don't know if you know it, but the occupational illness of writers is depression. And I think the reason is that everything you write is bad until it's good. And then they take it away from you and you have to start something else that's bad. So it's quite a cycle.
That is a good theory. I like that. I'm going to use that. But even now, after 83 books, you sit down to a new project. You don't sit down and say, okay, 3-time Newbery Honor, here we go.
There's no presumption. There's no assumption. Oh my gosh, I'm starting another one. I don't know if I want to do this. Oh my gosh, they paid me. I spent it already. I better do it. It's due May 1st. I got to get this done. But then you get into it, and then you begin to go with the flow, and hopefully there is a flow, not always. And then you just go forward a little bit at a time. What I tell people is, well, how do you write books that are so long or so forth? And I said, well, I've said this to students, for example. I say it to you. I said, could you write 1 page a day? Well, yeah, I guess I could. Well, do 1 page a day. At the end of the year, you have 365 pages. You got a book. Go for it. And there's some truth to that, right? 1 page a day. Guess we can all do that.
On my best days, even too.
I can relate.